Hello everyone. So I want to especially thank all those that have shared my videos, all both my old and new followers. I say a very big thank you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can, if you're coming from any part of the world, how you can actually come in through student routes. You know what this means. If you want to apply by yourself, we have our guest speaker here today, Zakaria Larry, and he will be sharing some of his own experience of applying for admission, coming in here, and how he got the position of being the vice president of academia here at the university, and this position is a paid position. How he proceeded. So I will call on Zakaria to introduce himself.
Yeah, so hello everyone, my name is Zakaria Larry. I'm a Ghana boy, and I used to be the vice president of academia of this organization, Dundee University Student Association. My journey began in 2020, where I was just loitering around, playing games, on the computer, and I landed in, Dundee University's YouTube video, and it was quite enterprising. So I, took up the task and took up the challenge to apply. And rightfully, I got admitted to, their university.
Wow.
And I had to work on my documents, which is one, request for my class, put together my high school certificate, to cancel out my English proficiency test. So I didn't do English proficiency test because of my high school certificate.
Okay.
From there, go and wrap my mother up, just to get, the bank account, doped, so that I can, come to the university. So my mother, took up the financial, burden of me and was able to put together, a good financial credit to bring me to the UK. So that has been my journey coming from, Ghana to the UK. And surprisingly, coming to the UK was the first time I started on an airplane, so you can imagine. yeah. So that was an eye-opening experience for me.
Okay, so you said coming to the UK was actually the first time you were on flight.
Yeah.
Was it really strange, difficult? Or did you have any side feelings of coming to the UK? I'm scared and all of that. Can you just give us a highlight of this?
No, I mean, a typical African coming to the UK will never be scared. So, I was not scared. I was so excited.
Okay.
But I was a little bit nervous as well because, I've been watching movies about UK, watching TV about UK. I was like, how is this journey going to look like? And actually, when I had my visa and I was going to the airplane, I was like, I was in conflict with my mind. I was like, is this visa actually taking me to the UK?
I know.
Yeah, but
I know.
I as God may have it, I managed to come through successfully. Yeah.
So talking about how you got admission, did you actually? You said you came out. You saw a YouTube video and all of that.
Yeah.
Did you actually apply for this admission yourself, or was there an agent to help you, look for these admissions?
No, so I did apply by myself. Everything was self-managed by me.
Okay.
But out of curiosity,
Okay.
I did apply by myself, and I got admission.
Right. So Zakaria, moving over to the next question.
Yeah.
So you came into the UK, and can you tell us how your journey, proceeded to being the vice president of academia?
Yeah.
Did you just, saw the position and just apply for the position, or was there any campaign you needed to do and follow up? Can you tell us?
Yeah. So actually, my journey began. When I came here, I was taking photos on campus. And lo and behold, I saw Jusa executive posters. And I saw, Martha Omeodeze, who was the vice president of academia then. And I was like, so far as this lady looks like me, it's possible, and I can achieve it. And so, I did join the SRC as the, BME rep, that's the Black and Minority representative at the SRC. And so, to some extent, my face was known out there, but my face was not still known like Martha, because Martha was an icon in the university. So I had to pull my strengths, and behind her, and then she had to carry me and hold my hand up throughout the journey. So it was like a Ghana boy not knowing the street, and being guided by, Martha Omeodeze. And so that has been the transition, that has been a transformational journey. over the years?
Absolutely. I mean, this is what I do. Support people. I mean, I don't expect anything in return. I give information to people, and I help them, push them to a greater part where they can actually expand and do what they want to do or what they think they can do. Okay, going over to the next question. So you became the vice president of academia, a two-time vice president of academia after my position, after I handed over to you. Can you share some of the experience you've gotten in this role and some of the benefits?
Right. So the VPA role, it's a multi-dimensional role. So it's a full-time job. You get paid for it.
Wow.
That's a material gains.
Absolutely.
There's so much of intellectual gains as well. You get to understand the UK educational centricity. You get to influence like policy making within the university, and you also get to work with the race and equality team of the university. So like it's a great experience, and very professional and very academic and very sociable gains, and it just rings through all like the positivities of the modern day job requirement. It's lovely. I'm very grateful to Cherian, the CEO of the Midwest Student Association, for actually holding my hand up in those challenging times, and as always, like Mato Meodeze, as always, many thanks.
Okay, so we'll just try to summarize, just to encourage our viewers. Do you think this role is something anyone can, coming into the role, apply for the role and actually campaign and get it? Do you think it's achievable, or do you think it's something that is not achievable?
No, it's achievable. You have to develop, a growth mindset, and you have to be a go-getter. In the UK, it's an environment where, especially if you're coming from a black and minority background, you have to stand out, and you have to be engaging, extrovert rather than introvert. If you have an introvert nature, you will not stand tall. So like you always have to have this confidence in yourself and believe in yourself. Look beyond your color. Look beyond your cultural dimensions, look beyond your limitations, and put yourself forward. As you take up challenges, the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you become experiential. So it's all about you just developing this positive mindset and seeing yourself as part of the winning team and a winning class, and you can find your way into the student organization. It's very easy than because sometimes you don't know how the ballot split is going to look like. For all you know, you can nominate yourself and you end up going unopposed. You have no idea. You have no idea what happens behind the scene. So you just have to be confident, and try to develop yourself as well, because you are coming in from a background where pretty much it's not like the UK, base oriented. So you need to make sure like you are somebody who can fit in so well, and somebody who is willing to adapt, and somebody who is willing to grow and transition. So it's pretty much a mindset game, and your availability and willingness to adapt to positive changes.
Okay, so I'll just end it here. If you're watching this video, I hope his story actually encourages you and motivates you. So if you're looking at coming into the student route, whether any part of the country, whether it's University of Dundee or any university in the UK, you can actually, come out for any of the student representative role. You don't need experience, to actually come out for this role. You actually learn in the role. If you have experience, it's still a very good thing. And, just come out for the role. There's a lot to learn. If actually you want to learn skills or different dimension, you can actually learn it from the role. Don't forget to share and follow this page if you've not done that. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.